Hi FlossTube, and welcome to day 21 of Flossmas. I cannot believe it's the 21st of December. I'm sure there's a few other people out there who are a little freaked out by the fact that it's the 21st of December. I showed you my one sock slipper that I had finished yesterday. This is as far as I have today. I have a lot of knitting to do in the next 12 hours. So this is going to be a really short little podcast about what I've been doing today. So first of all, this morning at about 9:15 this morning, I went down to the Rocket Bakery on Water Street in St. John's, downtown St. John's, and proceeded to have a wonderful morning with Pam from Pam's Crafty Corner, Deanna from Tuxie Twin Stitches, and Cross Stitch Northerner on Instagram. Hello, Angel. It was amazing. It's amazing to be around fellow stitchers. This is the first time we've gotten together. We've decided we're going to get together again in January. I am so pleased to have met some other stitchers because cross-stitching in this province is actually fairly lonely, which is why the FlossTube community has become so important to me, and for many of the four of us, because there is no local needlework shop. Anything we buy, apart from DMC at Michael's, is online or when we're traveling, and it really makes a difference to be able to sit down and talk to people who get it, who get the obsession, who get the amount of money you spend on fabric and different things, and who genuinely understand that this is a really cool therapeutic hobby, and talking about stitching 1/1 and 10 stitches and full cross stitches and half cross stitches and quarter stitches, and people understand what you're talking about. It's just great. So I wanted to show you, I did a bit of catch up this morning because I think I mentioned that yesterday that I have had a couple of days without stitching, so this would be day 3, and I wanted to get some stitching in this morning to show you that, so that I'm not behind on my Flossmas starts. I'll be back to regular Flossmas tomorrow. So these projects are housed in one of my Evertote bags by Caroline. Hello, Caroline. And so I've got a few here that I had started this morning, so I'm going to get them all out. Here's my slipper. I'm very pleased with that slipper. So let's have a look here. See, so I started Just Be by Hands On Design. Very small start, very, very small start. But I have the ST in the word just. So I'm happy with that. It's a very small start, but it's a start. And I hoped I would get back to that today, but I really don't think I'm going to. The other 2 projects that I'm working on are out of this 2016 special holiday issue of Just Cross Stitch Holiday Ornaments. So the first one that I've been working on, and I started today, is this one here with the cardinals by the Work Basket, called Christmas in Ohio. And show you my start on that one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well, because the color of, so I've got all the way down here for my tree trunk, star up top, and I've started on the branches. So I thought that was actually a fairly reasonable start for that one. I'm happy with that. I apologize if you couldn't see that very well. And then the other ornament, which I've shown you 2 or 3 days running now, is, have to find the picture. There it is this one down here, Christmas, I'll put Christmas 2018. And if I didn't, Angel, please don't chew. If I didn't mention it before, the threads that I'm using for this one, this project, and the one I just showed you of the cardinals, I'm using Victorian Model, I can never get that right. Victorian Model Sampler Shop threads that I received from her primitive collection that I received a couple days ago. And so this is for the Christmas, oh sorry, I picked up the wrong one. This is not the Christmas 2018 one. What did you just throw down there? What did you just throw down there? With this one. So I'm still using Victorian Auto Sampler threads. This is 28 count white Monaco, and I got this far this morning. So I'm happy with all three of those starts. I'm now caught up again for Flossmas and on track. I'm still waiting for some fabric to come. I am not sure with Canada Post and such how quickly they're going to come. So I'll just keep juggling projects around and keeping track of that on my tracker. I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I did make a free printable Flossmas schedule. So if you're interested in that, just get in contact with me by email. I'll put my email below and I'll send it out to you. I did have it as a link on my blog. Come here, you. I did have it as a link on my blog, but for some reason the link, I have not been able to get the link to work. So if you need it, no problem, just send me an email and I'll get that off to you right away. And what I'm doing is putting that schedule in. I showed you yesterday or the day before the plastic containers that I'm keeping my Flossmas ornaments in. I'm just putting that schedule in with those so I can keep track and know. I put down if I'm using any particular threads that I've converted or that I'm swapping out threads for. I've put that in there as well so that I can easily keep. I'm gonna watch this cat. She's like a goat. She will chew on or eat anything. So you really got to watch her. I'm afraid one of these days she's going to die from a blockage because of all the strange things she's eaten. Anyway, I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I want to show this cute little jingle bell one of the ladies made. Deanna from Tuxie Twin Stitches made for all of us. One of these cute little festive jingle bells. So sweet. I've been wearing it around all day. My boys are a little jealous, but it's mommy's, not theirs. That's about all I have today. Like I said, this was going to be a fairly short video. I'll do a weather report now just before it gets too dark. I neglected to get one this morning. It was a beautiful, beautiful day here. Extremely windy. There's a wind warning actually, but the sun was shining and split the rocks, so that was wonderful. So I will catch up with you again tomorrow, but for now, happy Flossmas Day 20. Bye. Here's your weather report for Flossmas Day 20. The boys are down there playing. As you can see, we're having a beautiful sunset this evening. The boys are playing because I told them they could actually have some. We don't normally let them play video games and have electronic media during the week, but because we're almost into Christmas, I told them if they went outside and played, they could have a few minutes on the video games. So they're excited about that. And I am off to do some knitting. See if I get some that teacher gift finished before tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow morning. Chat soon. Bye.